we need to really pay attention to is not just physical things, in the physical realm, in terms of, not worshiping anything beyond vulva, or making anything the more primary aspect of existence besides vulva. And of course that means having like a healthy body and, functioning lifestyle, and so that you can have a place for, women to be and for men to be and to exist comfortably. Like there are survival baselines beyond just like the celebration of vulva, which is actually a luxury to do. Everything is a luxury. Everything is a luxury beyond survival, right? Whether it's, spending time with friends, socializing, even stuff like marriage, like having a family life and going on vacation, even if you only do it once every other year, or even if you only can afford to eat dinner out at restaurants once a month, or whatever you think, or whatever the social consensus is of what's what we should at least have. There are levels. There's always harder levels of suffering, like people who toil in rural areas, agrarian societies, maybe 7 days a week, or they don't always have like 3 basic meals even. So, and then you have the other extreme where if you have enough, then sometimes people get lost in it. They get overweight, they get overconsumed and over materialistic and territorial, and they want to, they end up, hoarding things and just having all this psychological burdens on them that is a deviation from worshiping of Goddess V. But the parallel reality is that in the process of keeping your mind clear and oriented around Goddess V, there's also what else is there? There's the mental aspect, and that's what I'm getting into today. So emotions. We need to not worship things like shame. Like, let's say, take an extreme case. Let's say I had like a public embarrassment, like who knows what, maybe a wardrobe malfunction, or anything, or like just being in an impoverished situation, or whatever it is, that is not that doesn't have as much of an impact as does. Okay, so we need to think. We need to go beyond all of that. We need to go beyond. It's like if you're thinking you might be embarrassed or whatever the case may be, just reorient your thoughts around Goddess V, vulva, and it's like, it's also beyond like what other people think of you. Like some women, it's curious. I've mentioned to lesbians, a few lesbian quote unquote friends of mine, and they, they haven't affirmed all this. Surprisingly, I would think they'd be the first to be like, yeah, John, what you're doing is you're elevating humanity to a higher consciousness and celebrating the woman's flower and making it about humans and not fucking pets or fucking cars, and sports, like a lot of guys do. Like, for example, I think, like, for me, what I am into is, like, I'm into, like, giving my wife massages, and one thing I think a lot of men make the mistake of is not knowing how to, be self-intimate. You have to be self-intimate. Your orgasms have to be managed by you. They have to be managed by you. Let's get going here. They have to be that's the whole thing of, do women want a bad boy or whatever? No, they want a man who doesn't need them to get off, who's not like desperately needing them. Because think about it, if a man needs the woman's approval, or he needs the woman's like to help him get off, then he's like a weak guy. He's gonna be not able to handle other of life's challenging situations. So yeah, so I hope I've communicated well enough. This what I'm trying to convey. So it's just this simple thing of like don't let these emotions exist in your head. Like, even people making fun of you because maybe you don't think they have enough attraction or wealth, like it's just, and like women will, like, don't worry about what women think. Like, it's not women's job to think about if they are like it's not, women don't really have any say in this, in the sense of, unless they're lesbian women who also are into, vulva. And then women, of course, should worship their own vulva by using dildos, masturbating, clitoral stimulation, because all of that is, it's stuff that you shouldn't. It's like whenever you are hoping that other men, or other people will help you get off, it makes other people have power over you. So what you want is you want to have power, right? You want to have power over yourself, one, and two, even women, even like, pure women who want to wait until their husband, they should explore themselves first. And when I say explore, I just mean they should stimulate themselves first and pleasure themselves. It shouldn't be about it should not be about other it should not be about like waiting for a man, and then, because that means they're just going to be horny and want a man as soon as possible. No, the whole point of this is to, like I said, the main thing is, like, a lot of men, when the woman has their first kid, what happens is the woman doesn't want to have sex for various reasons, and so and also she needs to focus on energy for the baby, so and love for the baby. So because of that, the man needs to be able to get himself off. Number one. Number two, he needs to be there for her in the capacity that she wants, and only, you know, and knowing how to read her, like if she wants oral sex, give her that. If she doesn't want sexual intercourse, don't make her feel like she has to. You know, it's and this goes hand in hand with worshiping Goddess V. I actually have to sign off, but I'm looking forward to more with you guys soon. Let's go have some fun. All right, take care, guys. Aloha.